Good morning. Today we are going to start our topic refraction of light. Refraction of light. First of all, beta, you see this object is kept in the water, and when you will look at the surface, you will see that this object appears to be bent. Why that bending is there? Because light travels from one medium to another. This is water and we are viewing it from the air. So when light will go from first medium to the second medium, always there will be some change in its direction. There will be bending of light, that is called as refraction. So what is refraction of light? The bending of light or the change in the direction of light, or the change in the direction of light as it goes from one medium to another medium is known as refraction of light. Now beta, in all the different transparent mediums, the speed of light is different. Like in air, what is the speed of light? That is V is equal to 3 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. When we are saying in water, it will be 2.25 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. And when we will talk about the glass, it will be 2 into 10 raised to power 8 meter per second. Now that is obvious, in air it is maximum and in glass it is least. So the medium, two types of medium are there. Two types of medium. First one is rarer medium and denser medium. In the rarer medium, beta, speed of light will be more. Speed of light is more. And in denser medium, from the name it is clear, rarer means where density is less. Denser medium means density is more. In denser medium, speed of light is less. So this diagram is shown to you, beta. Light is entering from air to glass. It means this air is acting as rarer medium and glass is acting as denser medium. Light is falling. This is the surface. That is surface. Light is striking on the surface. So the light which is coming towards the surface, this will be incident ray. Where the light is striking, this is called as point of incidence. And where the light is striking, always we have to draw the normal. Then beta, when the light will go from air to glass, always remember, when the light is entering from rarer to denser medium, it has to bend towards the normal. This is normal, so light ray has to come towards the normal. So in this case, I will always be greater than R. I is always greater than R. So actually the light must travel in this direction. This dotted line I have shown. Light must travel in straight line, but it has deviated its path because of the change in the medium. So this, how much deviation is there? That is this much. Actually light must come in this way, but light has changed its path. So this is called as deviation, and this deviation will be equal to the difference between angle I and angle R. And first thing, always we will write down that one which is having more value. From the figure it is very clear, I is more, R is less, so it will be I minus R. This is deviation. By that much angle the ray has got deviated. Now beta, this second diagram is the ray, light is coming from denser to rarer medium. Glass to air. Glass is denser medium, air is rarer medium. Again same procedure is there. Light is striking at the surface. So where it is striking, you have to draw the normal. Angle between incident ray and normal will be angle of incidence. Now when ray has to travel from denser to rarer medium, always it will bend away from the normal. It has to move away from the normal. So actually the light must come in this way, in the straight line path, but it has got deviated. ये अपने रास्ते से थोड़ा सा deviate हो गई है. So how much deviation is there? That much beta. This is delta. Now from the figure it is clear, R is greater than I. Angle of refraction is more than angle of incidence. So deviation will be, already I told you, more angle R minus I. That by that much angle the ray has got deviated from its initial path. But a third condition is that this is first medium, this is second medium. Suppose that the ray is falling normally. Normally means and the ray is making an angle of 90 degree with the surface. It means same is incident ray, same is normal. So beta, angle I will be 0. Angle I will be 0. So when the ray will fall normally, it will not show any bending. It has to go straight way, because if I is 0, angle R will also be 0. And if angle R is also 0, angle I is also 0, it means delta is also 0. Always remember, when the ray is falling normally, making an angle of 90 degree with the surface, angle I will be 0, angle R will be 0, ray will not bend, it has to go straight way.